Okay, so I'm going to firstly evaluate my performance in Rock Challenge. Now, strengths about the Rock Challenge performance were being aware of the audience, so performing out to an audience and making it dramatic and theatrical, so deliberately kind of adopting a persona of a character who might be involved in the plot, and then taking that kind of dance aspect of Rock Challenge and the story aspect and kind of propping them together to make the link between the dance and the drama. Another strength about the Rock Challenge performance was timing. I thought that I was quite clear of the kind of beats in the various songs and how the movement then goes with the beat and how many beats are in a minute in a bar, and linking that very much to the kind of dance technique and the dance style. Weaknesses in Rock Challenge were the moments that needed quite intricate detail, so where it's perhaps like little arm gestures here and there but in quick succession, so in a very short amount of time. So in the Missy Elliott part of the piece, it was quite difficult to get those kind of quick, fast, street dance-based movements into the piece. Other things that could be improved on in the Rock Challenge were perhaps dance technique, because I wouldn't call myself an outright dancer. I think I have the potential to be a dancer or the potential to move as a dancer, but I don't think my current ability is good enough to be doing some of the technique and some of the routine and choreography that other people were capable of. So I feel as though in order to kind of develop a knowledge in kind of ballet and contemporary dance and even street dance would have kind of greater affected the piece in a positive way.
And what about Naughty?
Okay, so the next section I'm going to talk about is from Naughty, which is part of the musical Matilda. So in Naughty, what was effective, what was good, was the characterisation of a small child. I tried to adopt the kind of persona and character of a 7-year-old child who, so a bit cheeky, a bit off the wall, little bit naughty, I suppose you could link that to the song. So in terms of strengths, it was definitely characterisation was there, performance, being able to acknowledge where the audience were, make them laugh, be able to kind of interact with them and perform with the audience, as well as timing being important, understanding the dynamics to the song, where different phrases come in and how that relates to the music and how the music's relationship with the choreography. Things that could have been improved upon in Naughty was my awareness of space, so people behind, people next to me, people in front of me, and the relationship between the proximity between audience and performer, as well as being completely aware of which section of the choreography comes next, as I probably didn't learn enough of it or got in tuned enough of it to completely be aware of what came next and what came where. The last paragraph I'm going to talk about is on Revolting Children, which again is a number from the musical Matilda. So what was effective about Revolting Children was that it was high energy and it was quite fast paced, and the idea was that it was supposed to be like a bang start to the show. I thought that was effective mostly. I thought that it is definitely kind of quite kinetic, setting the kind of scene, that kind of entertainment family value of the whole show. Other strengths in that were characterisation, being able to adopt the persona of a 7-year-old child, as well as understanding the link between lyric and dance. And so there's a whole section where individual characters say a line, and so it was understanding the kind of where you'd want to be in terms of proxemics on stage, and how you relate that to the audience, and how you relate that to all the other characters, and understand that pinnacle relationship between the other characters, because as children, of course, it's different. Things that need improving on in Revolting Children were the link between singing and dancing at the same time. I thought that because we learned the dance first and then linked the singing to the dance, it was quite difficult to get, for myself, it was difficult to get my head around the kind of linking them both together and going on and approaching that. Also, I think in Revolting Children, what perhaps needed more work was kind of almost just being like committed to the rehearsal process. I thought that was quite difficult.